I close this for now, the backend, and I want to customize the homepage, especially the header area for now. How can I do that? I click on Customize. Every theme has its own customization option, and this free theme has really great options, and I will show them to you step by step. You'll see the result immediately. I press Command minus once, so I see the website as I should see it, this area at the left and the menu at the right. You see, this looks really nice. The first thing I want to do, I want to add a logo. If you want to follow along in this tutorial with the same images I use, then go to 30corp.com, go to Tutorials, Elementor Tutorial 2018, and over here it says download the images I use in the tutorial. Click on it, you download it, you unpack it, and then you can follow along with the same images. I cannot share all the images I use because for some images I have paid, so that would be illegal. I go to Site Identity, and here I can upload a logo. I select a logo over here, and now I can upload a logo clicking this button, or I go to Upload Files, and I click on this button. On my desktop I have the file you can download, and I go to Customize, and here is my logo. It's 92 by 82 pixels. I open it. It's a PNG, so the background is transparent. And I can optimize it, so I say space over here and over here. I will select it, I will copy it, and I will paste it in the alt text, and you should do that with all your images. That's good for the search results. I select it. I don't want to crop it. I skip cropping. And there it is. Here's my site title, 30 Corpsuk Productions. You deserve to be seen. And here we can change the width of the logo. So if I would say 30, you'll see the logo becomes really small. If I would say 200, it will not be larger than this area. So let me see. 92 is the original width, and I will leave it like that. Then we have the side icon. It's the area you'll see over here. So I select an image, upload files, select files, and here's the fave icon. 62 by 62, it needs to be square, and it doesn't matter how big it is. You should have at least 16 by 16 pixels. I open it, optimize it, select, no cropping, and there it is. I really like it. I scroll down, I think it's okay, and I say save and publish. I go back, and now I go to the general settings over here. I click on it, and I go to the general layout, and here I can decide what kind of layout I want to have. Do I want to have a full white layout or a box layout? If I would say Command minus minus minus, and I say box layout, you'll see there's a box around here. That means that the website will be wrapped in a box, and we can have a different background if we want to. But that means if I have a full width slider, it will not go from here to here. I want that, so I choose full width. Then we can have a really wide website like that, or a smaller one like that. I like 1200 pixels. I say Command 0 and minus one time, so I see how it is. So I like this layout. I go back and I go to the website socials. We can have social icons in our website, and I really like that. So I go to Facebook, I go to my 30 Corpsuk page, and I copy this link and I paste it over here. And what will you see? Over here appears the social icon. Same for Twitter. Twitter, 30 Corp. Copy the link and paste it. Google Plus. I have a YouTube channel. YouTube, 30 Corpsuk. Copy the link. Paste it. I have Vimeo, but I will not show that over here. Let me see. I have Instagram. Over here. Instagram. There it is. Copy it. And that's okay for now. I save it and I publish it. And now we have our social icons over here. I go back. Page animation and preloading. If you want to, you can have a page animation. If I turn this on and the website loads, you will see a small fade. You can also choose this one with the animation, and then you will see it appears like that. It looks okay, but I don't like it. I don't see the use of it, so I uncheck it. What you can do, you can enable the page preloading if you have a really big website with a lot of images. then you may want to use a page preloader. That means that's the logo over here, and when the complete website is loaded, then the complete website appears. So instead of you first see this image, then here a few images, it all appears at once. But if you use the page preloading, then you'll first see the logo until the website is loaded completely. If I do that again, you see also a bar over here, like that. So use custom loading. I can have an image. I delete this one. I add one, for instance this one. What you'll see over here, because the website loads really quickly, you see it really short time. And you have a progress bar. You can give the progress bar a certain color. I will not use it, but I wanted to show you what is possible. So I save it and I publish it and I go back. Here we have custom JavaScript code. I will not use it. I go back. I want to use this for Google Analytics. And if you have Google Analytics, go to googleanalytics.com. If you don't have it, you can sign up. You go to admin. I have it already, but you can go and create a new account. Elementor 2020.com, for instance. This is all fine with me. Get a tracking ID. I accept everything. I can click over here, copy the code, and then I paste it over here. I save it and I publish it. And that's it. I go back and I go back again. I go to appearance, to the website background. And we don't have a background because we have a full white website. But if you would have a box layout, you can turn this on. You can give everything outside of the box a different color or an image. And if you add an image, you can style it a certain way. You can have a pattern. You can have a repeat of the background. You can have a certain position of the background. You can make it a fixed background. So if you scroll, the background stays in the same place. But I don't use it, so I go back. Content background, there's this area over here. If I make this black, everything here becomes black. I don't want that, of course. I want it to be white. A website frame. If I turn this on, you will see a nice frame over here. Maybe that is nice for photography websites, so you will see it better. And I turn this off. Typography, we see certain typography over here, our fonts. I can turn this off. Then we have all the default fonts that comes with Phlox. I can turn this on. And I can select a different font over here. There are a lot of fonts. So for instance, if I go to the main content, that's this over here, we don't have that. You do not see it. But if I go to the page heading, that is this title over here, and I would say Questual, you'll see it changes. So that's how you can change it over here. I like Open Sans. I select that one. And I can say make it really bold or really thin. The menu over here, you can change it. You can make it even bolder, or you can make it really thin. Then you don't see it. So I like 600. And I like to use Railway. So that's that. The skin options, if you have a video player or audio player, you can choose a dark background with light icons or the other way around. I will probably not use it. And if you have a lot of blog posts, then you can navigate to different pages. You can select the layout of the navigation of that. The mobile browser, you can change the color of the address bar. I want to change it to this color of my logo. I use color picker for that in Google Chrome. Just search for Google Chrome color picker and you will find it. You can install it. I grab the color, I copy the color code, and I paste the color over here and I say apply. I go back, and I go to the header settings. The header section, it's this area over here. we can select a certain layout. Right now we have the logo at the left and the menu at the right. And if I want it the other way around, I click on this one and you'll see immediately the logo at the right and the menu at the left. Almost all the websites in the world have it the other way around, so I use the same thing because I want people to navigate really easily through the website. So it would be a little bit weird if my website is completely different than all the other websites in the world. I don't want people to get confused. I want people to make use of my services. So I leave it as it is. What I can do, I can have a hamburger menu or a burger menu, and then it becomes like this. And if I click on it, it looks like that. A really nice option. I scroll down, but you can also have it like this. The logo in the middle, menu like that. So there are a lot of options. I will use the first one and I scroll down. We can have a search button here at the right, but I don't want that. I want already here, so I disable it. The header white. Right now it's from here until here. If I press Command minus a few times, you'll see it starts here and it ends here. If I would say the header width is completely 100% of the page, then it will be totally at the left and the menu totally at the right. I don't want that. And I can also change the height of the header. So I can say 150. And then it will be like this. I will leave it at 80. If I scroll down, you see the logo fits really nice. It becomes a little bit smaller. I can disable the border, so it will be gone over here. I like the border. We have enable overlay header. You do not want to do that. If you do that, then this area overlaps the menu. It looks really weird. And we can have a header background color. So this area can have a certain color if you want to. And then we have the sticky header height. If you scroll down, this is the height of the sticky header. It's 50 pixels. You can make it bigger or smaller. So say 80 or 60. And if you think the logo is not shrinked enough, then you can go back, go to site identity and make it a little bit smaller, like that. Save and publish. And if we take a look, it looks like this. And when we shrink, it looks like that. You can also have a color for the sticky header. So if you change this color, and when you scroll down, it means you will adjust this area over here. Scale the logo on a sticky header. Yes, we want to do it, so it will be a little bit smaller. Otherwise, it will be the same height and width. Go back and let's go to the header menu. It's a horizontal menu. You can make it vertical and then it will look like this. I don't know why you should want that. I bring it back and then we have the submenu skin. Right now, if we hover over services, you see this. If you select this one, for instance, it will be a dark background and light text. So you can take a look what you want. I like this one. So when I hover over it, it becomes dark when I hover over it. A submenu animation effect. Right now, it will be there immediately. You can also say fade and move. And now if I hover over it, it appears. I like that more. Right now we see those dots over here. You can uncheck it and then it will be gone. I like this better, so I leave it as it is. Here you can select the location of your submenu. I save it and I publish it and I go back to the burger menu. This is only if you have a burger menu. So if you go to header section and you say, I want the menu to be like this, and you go back, you go to the burger menu, you can change the color to this one. You can change the form, make it bigger, like that. There are a lot of options here. Use an indicator. Do you want to have the toggle like that? And you see Phlox shows that really nice. So you don't have to select it or activate it before you can see it. You can see it over here. And that's what I like about this theme. Some options are even better than paid themes, premium themes. So that's a great thing. I don't use the burger menu, so I go back to the header section and I select the first one, but it shows you a little bit what the possibilities are. I go to the top header bar. It's this bar over here with the social icons, and I want to display it. And here again, social icons, and left we can have something else. And here you can choose for social icons, the menu, and the text. If you enable this and you have WooCommerce, then you will see shopping cart. I will bring it back to this one. I change it to this one. Here at the right, I will have social icons, and at the left I have text. So I scroll down even further, and the message on the top is get in contact. And then I can have a number over here. Like that. I go back and to the full screen search. You can choose the skin, dark background, light area, or the other way around. So you can choose that. So that was the header settings. Blog we will discuss later. The page layout. Do we want to have a sidebar? No. We can edit manually later at certain pages. Display, content, top, margin. No, I don't want to have margin at the top. I uncheck it. And do I want to have a full wide layout or a normal one? I leave it as it is. I go back. Page title. I don't want to show a page title. It should be gone, it isn't. I save it and I publish it. If I close this, you still see it. You can edit the page, scroll down, go to the title section setting, display title bar, no, update, view the page, and now it is gone. I don't know why it works like that, but this is what we have so far. I think it looks really nice. A logo, if I scroll, it shrinks, the menu sticks around, I have a nice animation. And what I want to do, I want to change the look and feel of the menu. So I go to customize again. I go to appearance, typography, I enable it. And I go to the menu over here. Railway is okay. I want it to be bold. So for instance, 800. If I save it, now you see it is bold. It is too bold in my opinion. Customize it again. Appearance, typography. I scroll down. I say 600. And now you see it like that. I go back. And what else? Block we will take a look at later. We have the footer. I like it for now. I will take a look at the footer later and all the other options. For now, this is okay with me. I save it and I publish it. I close it. And right now it looks like this. We see the footer over here. We will change that later. And for now, I'm really happy with how everything looks.